What's up out there? For this entry into the off-the-shelf series, this is a game I added to my Steam library the other day. This is called Megaloot. It was developed by a developer named Accelerate. It was released August 30th of 2024. It normally sells for $9.99, but is currently on sale for $8.99 US. There is a demo available. If you are interested and go into the settings, there are options for windowed, borderless, and full screen. I know that question gets asked frequently. I think that's more interesting for idle games where you want to throw it off on your second screen. This is more of an active game that you're going to want to play. The way I would describe this, if you've ever played Melver Idle, I'm not talking about Melver Idle, the base game, but if you go in and scroll down to the raid section of Melver Idle, this is basically a full version of that. And what that is an endless dungeon. I don't believe there's any story to this. I don't believe there's any end game or monsters or whatever. You're basically going to start off with no gear. There's a little store system where you can go buy stuff. As you kill monsters, you will generate gold. And then you can buy new gear, swap gear out, things like that. You want to be the strongest that you can. And that's the whole point of Megaloot, is to go through and develop the character that you've got, get him better gear, all that kind of stuff, counteract all the enemies that you fight. There are multiple characters you can try. There's a lot of replayability in this, and it's a very cool game. I actually caught this, I think I'm pretty sure I caught it on Splattercat's channel a while back. He looked at the demo, and I thought it looked really cool. And then when I saw this release the other day, I didn't remember the name, but I looked at the screenshots, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this game. This looked really cool. So let's click on New Journey and see what this actually is. If you go into here, you can select different heroes. One thing that I do not like about this game, the one thing that I just absolutely hate about it, and I hate to start off on a negative, but it is kind of annoying. If you mouse over somebody and then try to mouse down real fast to mouse over this person, you'll see that it leaves this little thing up. This is very annoying. The way to get around that is to just mouse over somewhere else and then come back. It's annoying. I wish they would fix that. If I had any complaints out of this game, that's what it is. And if you look at the Steam reviews, it is I believe it's very positive on Steam. There are some negative reviews because it is just a endless dungeon. There's no story or anything. I don't think people are quite getting the concept of what's here. This is just an endless dungeon looter. That's kind of what you get. So you kind of need to know that going in. But like I said, the only complaint that I really have is when you mouse over this, it locks that screen on. It should immediately just switch to the next one. And if you let that there's a little circle that spins across. If you don't mouse off before then, it doesn't let you swap around. So like that's my one complaint. And this becomes an issue because you're trying to compare items and things like that. And now you've got all these dialogues up, and that's kind of frustrating. But anyway, I'll get off that soapbox. So you've got a bunch of different characters to choose from, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 different characters. Is my math correct today? I don't know. Sometimes it's not so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, there we go. So you got 10 different characters to choose from. There are no unlocks. I saw one complaint, not really a complaint. I think it was on the Fence review where they said it would have been nice if you had to go through and unlock the characters, which I could see having some kind of a progression system being a good thing. As it turns out, you've got all the characters unlocked right out of the gate. But that does lend to a lot of replayability because you can just go select a different character. Once you get used to how the game plays and get the flow of it, you start understanding how all the different pieces come together. So there's different characters, like this one's a vampire, which I'm assuming means some kind of a life leech with extra life. You've got this one here that has no weapon slot, so probably unarmed combat, but has more armor. And there's one that's for magic. There's max energy, magic attack. I don't know what darkness means. I don't know what scout means. A little early yet. I haven't put a whole lot of time into this, but what I have put in, I've enjoyed. So the default character is this guy here who starts off with a little bit extra combat skill, and he's basically a warrior. So we'll select him. And when you start off with the character, you've got different choices in here. And I believe the choices are the same for everybody. So yeah, at this point, it's the same choices. So prodigality, this one lets you double the market refresh price, but it also doubles your gold gain. So if you track down this, you'll have increased faith, increased life penetration, I'm going to assume, or increased armor. Honor, all enemies are elite, so you're going to do more damage, have more life, stuff like that. And then frailty, you can go with this one to where you have increased damage received. I'm sorry, your damage received is cut by half. looks like. It's weird wording. Increase damage received by 50%. Increase your damage by 50%. And it's kind of an odd wording to it. But there's a lot of options for how you want to play. So we'll take off this one so we get a little bit more gold. I don't really know what Faith does. We'll take armor because I've been enjoying playing with armor. And then we'll do +1 to shields and another +1 to shields. And then we'll toggle begin. You can turn training mode on. I don't really want to put it on. I probably should because I don't know everything about this game. But we're going to play it like this. So right off the bat, you're going to be given this screen. There's this loot stash. I think if you get extra loot, you can just throw it on here if you run out. But at some point, you have to clear that out when you go to finish a level. Let's see here. There's my armor. Oh, that's mana. There's my armor here. My extra armor shield points are there. Gold is over here. This is your current stash, like what you have that you can equip. These two lines here or columns here are what you do have equipped. There's different tab for like this tab shows all your different stats and then what floor you're on, how many battles you have remaining, that kind of thing. The little shop is down here and you can actually refresh the market by clicking this button. So what you would do is buy an item here. Let's see, this is 14 gold. That would break me if I bought it. That's 13 gold. So I can't afford these boots and I can afford one weapon or this ring. Let's see, that's a magic attack, which I don't really want to do. I'll take this because I think this, I don't want to lock that. I want to buy it. So you have to right click to buy it, right click to equip it. You can left click and select it on and off. You can do that. You'll notice that if I mouse over this, it's got a little log symbol to it. So that is a set. Now you can equip up to 3 different sets. That's what these little question marks are. This is where it gets a little complicated and I don't fully understand how to explain it just yet. But if you can equip I believe you can equip everything in here with the little the wood set. If you start equipping stuff from other sets, and we'll see that like gold, silver, something like that. Like this is part of the gold set or some, I assume it's gold. It's a little crown on there. This is the silver set. This is the wood set. You can tell by the little icon that's on there. So I could equip a second weapon, or I could equip armor and stuff like that from this set, and it allows me to equip everything from this set. But as soon as I start adding other sets, at some point I'm going to run out. It'll make sense here in a second. You'll see as we are able to select different gear. So I reset that. So like this is a wood set, so I'd be able to equip that. This is a staff, whatever that set is. I could equip that now, but if I equip too many different sets, then I can't equip other stuff. It'll make sense here. All right, so we're going to go into the dungeon. We're going to hit enter, and we're going to fight. I don't have enough gold. We need to generate gold, so we're going to do the attack. This thing auto attacks, and you generate gold as you go. So we'll build up a little bit of gold. I can buy this, and I'm going to buy this because it's the wood set. So we're going to buy that and equip it. And now I can't do anything else. This is going to raise my armor a little bit. So we're going to do another attack. And these things are going to hit me, so I'm going to take some damage at some point here. Actually, we're doing good and not taking damage, so that's excellent. I can't afford anything. I could re-roll this. Now I can buy some boots. These are part of a different set. So if I buy this and equip that, you'll notice now it's part of the mercenary set. I guess I would have called that a staff set, but 17% chance for item drop chance on kill. And +1 total attacks every 5 floors starts with 1. So we're going to gain attacks every few floors. But this is part of a different set. So now I have 2 sets equipped, and I can only equip a 3rd set. If I try to equip a 4th set, I can't. So we'll go through and do an attack here. And we could buy this, which is part of 2 different sets. So if I buy this, can I equip that as a second weapon? You'll notice that it's also part of the swiftness set. So now I've got, this one's, see, this is where I get aggravated by this. I've moused over this. I want to switch over to that. I can't because I have to mouse out of that box and then back. So that, I would love if they fixed that and made it just quickly switch between the two. I don't really care about it staying on here. I don't know why I want it to stay on here. I want to just look at this and swap to the next one. But anyway, you'll notice that this is just a log set by itself, or wood set. That's part of the wood set. This is both part of the wood set and part of the swiftness set. So now I've got all 3 sets picked. I cannot equip a different set. So like this is part of the, it's got the little sword symbol, whatever that means. I don't have that symbol up here, so I could not equip these boots. They're part of a different set. Same with this, same with this. I could equip these rare wooden shoes though, but I don't have enough gold. So I'll go through and do another attack, do another round of this. And this is basically the loop that the gameplay loop that you're gonna be in. You're gonna do attacks, and then you're going to select gear, and then you're gonna do attacks, and you're gonna select gear, and that's pretty much how this is the entirety of the game. So this is exactly all it is. I could buy this amulet, but I can't do anything with it because I can't equip it. We're gonna re-roll. On this instance here, you'll see it's got this little green arrow. This, if I buy this, it's actually going to upgrade that to a blue set, I think it is, or green set. So it's going to go to like uncommon. So if I buy this, I've now upgraded this to an uncommon. All right. We could re-roll that, but it's going to cost 4. So let's go and do the attack on this. Now I can also buy stuff in the middle of combat, but you'll notice this is locked out. I can't change gear in combat, so I can buy it, but I can't do anything else. And then we're going to go fight that. Let's see here. We've got, I could do an axe +2 physical, which would be better than this hammer, I think. I think I'll leave it like this. We'll do a reroll. This upgrades my hammer, so I'll go ahead and do that. And we'll re-roll just to see what's on here. Oh, that's going to cost 10 on the next re-roll. So we do our combat phase, and we're getting close. We've got 6 battles remaining. That's basically, if you want to look at it, 6 floors. So now we've got 5 floors remaining. So every floor's got some monsters, and you'll see that we're going to attack, I keep wanting to say Flippy, the little frog guy. What was that, from Star Fox or something like that? So there's 1 row of monsters, and then you'll see a shadow over here. That's another monster in the background of that row. So we've got to fight these. We could switch over and fight this one first, bring that monster up. So we'll go do an attack there. Kills off those 2, and then we could do some more attacks. We're also getting gear as we go, so I could go and upgrade that. I'm not able to equip either of those because these are different sets. However, I think I want to save those. When we beat this dungeon, you'll be given the option to trade an item off for an increased stat. I think I'm going to do that with these because that gives me +4 armor. These gives me crit damage. I'm just going to go ahead and sell that off. Let's see here. Is anything on here? We could do shoes, which would just replace what we've got. I could buy this and then try to save buy another common one, which would give me a second uncommon one that I could upgrade this with. Like if I wanted to bank this and then try to upgrade it, I could do that. I think I'd like to try to get a helmet or something. So we're going to try to find some more wood set stuff. Let's see, common training axe. And we've looked at that thing before. I'm going to buy that because it upgrades this, and then I'm going to re-roll that. There's some upgrades for this. That's going to upgrade my armor. Okay, so we'll do that. That means +8 armor. That might be a good play for when we beat this. Okay, so we're going to come over here and do the attacks. I'm going to assume, like this has got 2 monsters in this row, I'm going to assume you'll develop strategies as you play of what monsters to fight and when to fight them and things like that. Like there's a monster in this row here, there's a monster in that row there. You'll probably get used to what these monsters are. Let's see, can we do anything here? We've got 30 gold. Not really anything I want to buy. I'd like to get a different helmet. We've got common leather boots. See, I can hang on to these and try to upgrade those. This just gives additional wisdom. I'll go ahead and sell that. We'll re-roll this. I can upgrade these boots. So if I upgrade these boots, that means that I can now upgrade these. So it's like a double upgrade. Now these are rare leather boots. We could do a helmet, and this does fit the mercenary set, so I can actually buy that and equip it. So now I've got a helmet, and we can re-roll. Still gonna need some pants and an amulet and a ring. So we'll go through and do the attack phase here. and kill this stuff off. Doesn't look like anything's attacking us. We are taking a little bit of damage to our armor, but then as soon as we're done, we heal all that back. Okay, so we've gotten to basically the... says we're 2 battles remaining. Is there like a boss battle maybe at the end? All right, we'll open this chest. I always thought that was the end. Oh, okay, so this is like the final battle for this level. We could upgrade these shoes. I don't think I want to. I think I want to just sell those. We're going to sell that stick. Chainmail doesn't work. I can't... Oh, I wanted to keep... Let's see, that's +8 armor. That's +10 armor. So I think I'm going to go ahead and sell these because I'll trade that off for a little bit more money. We'll go ahead and sell that. We need some pants. Kind of running around naked here. There's nothing else. Potentially could upgrade this leather helmet to a double upgrade, but I think I'd like to see if we can get anything that's part of our set. Leather boots. Nah, don't want to deal with that. Nothing really here. Try to upgrade that sword, but it would be a long play to upgrade that sword. So I'd have to take this training sword, get a second training sword, get it to the green one, and then get that doubled up for green to blue, and then that would allow me to upgrade this. It's only 3 gold. You know what? Maybe we'll just play the long game with that. And that also gave us some pants, so we can actually equip these pants. And that brings up a hammer, which is the same as this, but better. So we'll go ahead and buy that. I'll swap these 2 out. Same thing with this. This is going to be a long game, so if I can upgrade that... Ooh, and we get this thing. Ooh, that's even better than what we've got. Yes, please, buy that, and then we'll swap this out. So we could potentially upgrade that. Let's see here. I was hoping to get like a ring or an amulet or something. This will upgrade this. Nope, I want to right-click. So that upgrades that. That actually upgrades that. That upgrades there. Why is this sitting on an upgrade? Oh, because I could buy that sword. If I had enough gold, I could buy that sword. What does this sell for? Just sells for 4. So basically, we're going to do a combat round. I'll be able to buy this sword, upgrade this one to purple, and then this will upgrade here from legendary. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this fight. We can buy that. We can upgrade that. We can upgrade that. So you can upgrade mid-combat. That's cool. We could sell that thing off. We can sell that thing off, make a little bit of money. There's a legendary training sword we could buy, which would be a potential upgrade for that one. We'll go through and do our attacks. We're getting loot as we go. And this is kind of the whole premise of the game, is just loot management system. All right, now this is where the black market comes in. You can place an item here. The options are I can increase armor. I could increase critical damage. I want this one for armor. This is going to give me plus 10 armor, so we should go up to 40 armor, and it's going to give me plus 16% gold. So I'm going to drop that in there. We're going to dismantle it. It just gave me the armor. So I've got a little bit of extra armor. And then we're going to go ahead and sell this stuff off here. I think I would like to buy that sword, and I think I'll buy those pants just in case. We'll re-roll. And there's... be nice to take that blade, but I can't. I don't see anything in here, so we'll re-roll. Everything else is like different set. Re-roll again. And you'll spend a lot of time rolling. We can't do any more rolls, so we have to do a fight. I did see a convert button. Convert an item from the market to stats. Only lasts... Oh, so if I was to convert something, I probably would have to purchase it. I guess it's from the market directly. What's this button? I don't know what that... And there's a time select. I'm probably covering it up, but I don't know what that means. There's ×3, ×4, ×1, ×2. We'll just leave it on that. I think it's probably speed. I don't know what that changes because you're the one selecting the attack button, so I'm not sure. And we go through, fight all this stuff. It seems to be going fairly well, so I'm just going to go ahead and do these fights. And we've got some new items to take. I don't think I want wisdom. I think I'd probably stick with the armor. I might do for an item. So what I'm thinking about is items to drop in for the trade at the very end. I'll probably hang on to those two for a minute. We could upgrade these pants. We do not have the sword, although it does add a lot of armor. But I have a hefty investment into my gear. I could take out the swiftness set. The thing that I like about the swiftness set is it doubles your total attack. So we do, I don't know where it tells you how many attacks you do, but you actually do a bunch of attacks with that swiftness set. So there's a whole bunch of enemies here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess we're doing 3 attacks. I thought it told, oh, here it is. Next time you're about to be attacked, have 5 more. Oh, no, that's not it. I thought it told you how many attacks you did. Maybe not. So we'll do some attacks here. We're doing fairly well. Lost a bunch of, oh, they're stealing gold and they're running off. Okay. Well, that sucks. So we can, let's just sell this stuff here off. That's 16 armor. I think I'll sell these off and just save those. We'll go ahead and sell this. We'll go ahead and sell that and sell that. We'll re-roll this stuff. That's plus 10 armor. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that upgrade right there. And then get rid of this. And just as I buy that, there's a swap. But we can keep the other one. Let's see. Can we get gloves? Gauntlet. That's magic gauntlet, though. Nothing we could do with that. We could upgrade what? Oh, this. Yeah, definitely. Because that means we now have plus 24 armor. So then I'll be able to trade that off. That's cool. So that'll be a big boost. Unfortunately, that's nothing we can equip. Attack this stuff. This will upgrade the gear that I've got. Let's see here. We could, that's only plus 4 physical. I think, let's see, these boots are the same boots that I have, but the less upgraded, so I'll hang on to those. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Re-roll this a couple of times. There's really nothing I could swap out. At this point, I think what I'm looking for is the different sets and trying to improve the stuff that I already have for the set that I've got. So in this case, I've got the rare leather boots. I could take the common boots and upgrade them. That's going to go to the uncommon. Then if I get another uncommon, I could upgrade that for here. The uncommon leather helmet can be upgraded. That brings that up to rare. I really would like to get some jewelry in place, but they don't seem to have the sets that matter to what I've got. So we're back to attacking. At some point, I will end up dying. Maybe we'll just do a marathon session and try to run through here. We can upgrade that, which then upgrades that. So we've got legendary there. The helmet's down here. I don't really want that helmet. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want this. Don't want this. We've got a chest we can open. And we're on the final floor. This will upgrade our pants if we buy that. That's a log set, but it costs more. Ooh, we can upgrade this. We can upgrade this. We can upgrade that now. So we've got eternal. Let's see. We can save that. And now we can buy, actually, this thing here's got heal power, so we can put that on. Don't know what heal power is, but it sounds cool. So we'll buy that. And then nature's collar. I could bank that and hang on to it. We could also bank these pants and hang on to it. I think I'll wait for a minute. So we'll do this fight. We're not taking damage. So we're pretty much blasting through this stuff. And that'd be that. So now we can take this. We're going to gain 24 armor. So we've got another big chunk of armor. And then maybe we'll just blast through this real fast here to round this video out, just to show you what happens when you die. You basically just die. That's it. There's no, I think you can die like once or twice. It seems like there's a little bit of forgiveness there. But I haven't really paid attention. I just know that I die and that's kind of about it. But this is pretty much the gameplay loop. This is all there is to offer. So if this is interesting to you, I think this is a pretty cool game. This is something that I would put on and just tinker around with for a little bit. You just kind of want to wind down, do something simple. It doesn't take a lot of thought. It does have some thought to it. Like you're going to put some effort and strategy into this game and you're going to think about it a little bit. I'm sure this gets more difficult because I've definitely ran into difficulty issues here and there. Like I've gotten to the point where I just end up dying. I feel like it does give you multiple times to try. Like you could say if you had, I do think it does give you a second chance, at least 1 second chance. I'm hoping it'll kill us off here, but I think our gear's good for a while. Let's just go ahead and sell some of this stuff off. I probably should be doing some min-maxing. If I right-click it, it goes ahead and equips it. Oh, I probably shouldn't have sold that. That's okay. We'll just make some money here. Nothing cool on the reroll. But I do feel like it rolls you back one shot. And we can upgrade this, then we can upgrade that. All right, we got our chest. Ring we can't do anything with. Oh, we could equip that. That's cool. So there is a ring I can put on. I can get a full, basically a full gear set. And that was, I think, one of the hardest things that I've had to learn with this. We are starting to take a little bit of damage. It was one of the hardest things that I had to figure out was what the gear set meant. So we can throw something in here. We've got 14 armor. Let's just throw that on there. Keep building up our armor. I'm probably just never going to die unless I hit something that hits really hard. Like this thing doesn't seem to be wanting to die. But it didn't do any damage to me either. What I ran into was a big pack that ended up killing me off. Yeah, doesn't look like I'm dying anytime soon here. So I think that's going to round it out for this video. That's what this game is. I think it's very cool. It's a very simple game. It's very enjoyable. It's definitely something you can turn on and just kind of blast through here. Oh, we're confused and missing. So as we dig deeper in, the mechanics are starting to change a little bit. It's definitely getting harder. I should be going through and doing some more min-maxing, but I think this video's gone on long enough. You've got an idea what the game is and how it plays. So I think that'll do it for this one. If you've enjoyed it, the game is out there. It's currently on sale for as a launch discount. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video here. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.